Hello and welcome to another video by the Mirkwood Runner. My name is Chris, and once again I'm joined by Derek. Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
All right, so today we decided to take a little break from the nightmare runs and decided to do something that is typically nightmarish on its own. We're doing the latest Gen Con quest.
The Ruins of Belegost.
Yes. Now, Derek, you were unfortunately unable to attend Gen Con,
Sadly.
so you weren't able to pick up your own copy, and hopefully sometime soon you will receive a copy, but
Allegedly, one of my fellow Gray companions will be mailing it to me, but I feel like he's holding it hostage until I agree to play Lore Master for the a One Ring campaign. But
even still, I'm sure he's going to send it by Moth rather than Eagle.
that's true. So it'll be here by next Gen Con.
There you go. Cool. Well, yeah, and I was able to pick up my copy, but unfortunately, due to some scheduling conflicts, I wasn't able to play it there. So, we're playing it. We're going pretty fresh.
Yeah.
I think we'll get it. We've kind of looked over some of the cards, but let's see how we go. So, I guess Derek, why don't you start off and tell us what you're running today?
I am running a Lore Tactics deck that actually you created, and I tweaked it just a little bit. I took out Grima and the Doom stuff. I put in Beefer for some resource manipulation uh, and questing. And really, this deck, and you can correct me as you are its maker, has two features that are emphasized. And one is, of course, Racial and victory display manipulation. And the second is Ents. And I
Yes.
love Ents. I love the new tactic Ents. And we're going to try to take both paths because the idea is to beef up Racial so that she can quest really hard. Since we have a lot of underground locations, that shouldn't be a problem as long as I can get to those cards that allow me to put locations in the victory display. Her defensive ability won't be as featured because there are like two different orc enemies, I believe, so that should be able to be pulled off. And I also put in Burning Brand to make her a super defender. So there's some versatility here, but judging by my opening hand, it looks like there is going to be a heavy Ent focus here under the Blue Mountains. Or somehow they've traversed Middle Earth, and now there's an army of Ents that are about to invade an ancient dwarf ruins.
I like it. It's kind of like back in the in Dwardo cycle when you would see, an army of eagles that would show up in these
That's
underground
right.
caves and stuff. Yeah, it's
They,
how they fit in there. We don't know, but we won't
they,
bother with that.
that's right. Yeah, there's some lore breaks that just have to happen.
Exactly. Yeah, it was one conversation that Secondhand Took was just bringing up today was about the theme, which that's been kind of that's been a conversation a lot lately, and
Yeah.
here's another one where you can play it thematically if you want, or sometimes you just have to sacrifice it for a little bit of fun.
Yeah, the horse is dead, but I mean, really, if you want a thematic experience, just read the books.
Exactly, or at least follow along in the Great Company's book club.
There you go. That'll work too.
There
Thanks
we
for the
go.
plug.
No problem. All right, and as for me, I did kind of a best in class Rohan deck. So I have Theoden and Eomer here to represent Rohan, and they're joined by Belegost as a solid defender.
Excellent.
And so basically, kind of going around the Rohan allies while at the same time giving some good attachments to these heroes to make them quite viable. So
Is Amer gonna do some trampling here in the deeps?
not yet. He has not found his horse, but hopefully it will happen.
Outstanding.
Cool. All right. Well, if you are ready, let's begin.
Let's begin.
All right. So I guess we should talk about our quest. The abandoned mine. We have one per player, which we've already done. We have a random loot card put underneath Stalking the Ruins, which there will be resources put onto this objective card, and there's also going to be the possibility, or well, the inevitability of the dragon Narlung to join us.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Caleb mentioned this in the interview we did on the podcast, but they dug pretty deep into some of the lore of the first age that's available to them. They don't have the license for the Silmarillion, but from what's available, they got a pretty cool theme going with this idea of the flooded ruin over in the Blue Mountains, which is even west of the Shire, kind of almost to the sea there. One thing I'm interested in that I just noticed is the dragon Narlug is obviously a fire drake, you can kind of tell he's got the fire in his throat and his smoke's coming out of his nose, but he seems to be able to swim pretty well without putting the fire out. If everybody remembers in the Hobbit, when Smaug hits the lake, he seems to the fire goes out. So this must be
That's
some
right.
kind of special kind of dragon. But hopefully, in a way, I'm excited to see him pop up. But I also want to win, so hopefully we can sneak by unnoticed.
Exactly. All right, and so now we are ready to begin. We're in 1B. We cannot advance until we control at least one loot objective. So I guess that is the perfect time to talk about that. There is going to be this discover keyword that you'll see on different locations where we'll be looking at the top cards of the deck based on how many cards it requests us to do. So, like, these abandoned mines is discover two, so we'll look at two cards. If we see any loot, then we will add it. But if we find any hazard cards, which could be treacheries or enemies, then we have to add them as well.
Right.
So hopefully we get more of the loot, but we'll see. We'll take it as we go. So for this quest card, we have to remember that at the beginning of travel, if there's no location in play, we return the topmost location in the encounter discard to the staging area. And then the interesting thing is, once we complete it, depending on what loot we have, it'll affect where we go.
Yeah, and also in the interview, they talked about how this was meant to be very similar to a dungeon crawl.
Mm-hmm.
So, as thematic as the first stage stuff is, this is meant to be more reminiscent of like a D&D or a roguelike journey into a mine or a dungeon. And with that in mind, there seem to be these branching paths that are dictated by which objectives we get. So, I'm pretty excited to try it.
Yeah. All right. So
Here we go.
you are first player, sir. So let's start it off.
Well, the powers want me to play Ents, so I'm going to go ahead and play this
Well, you
first.
might want to hold off. You need an ent first.
That's true. So I got ahead of myself there. Let me do this first. First, we're going to bring in Quick Beam
Okay.
and damage. Whoops, not put a progress on him, but damage him to ready him, and then we're going to play Entmut.
Okay. That's the order you meant to do it in. So
It is.
okay, cool.
So while you can go ahead and plan while I am
All right.
Entmutting.
Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Ravenwing Helm for free onto Baragon to cancel some damage. And if you don't mind, I am going to put a Gondorian Horn onto Theoden.
No problem. Hopefully, I'll be able to engage some enemies to give Mabling a boost if he needs it, but that is totally fine.
All right. I think I'm going to save my other resources. I could put a weapon onto Aemir, and I could put out an ally, but I wouldn't be able to trigger her response, and I want to save it in case we get a bad treachery. So
That's fair.
I think I'm good.
All right, let's go questing.
All right. I'm going to send two. I'll let you do the bulk of the
Yeah,
questing.
and hopefully, I'll draw the necessary cards to get a whole swarm of Ents, so I can get that going. But I'm questing for 8 this round.
All right, so we're at 10, and we've got 4 in the staging areas, so let's see what we get. All right, each player discards an ally he controls.
Oh, come on!
I can cancel it.
I don't think it's worth it just for Quick Beam.
Okay. So
This
that,
suck though.
yeah. So, but hey, 2-2.
The ant falls in a pit. That is very D&D. The pit.
All right, card number 2. Flooded Hall. Discover 4. While this is in the staging area, increase the cost to play each ally by 1.
Ew.
Another interesting thing is this is the first. This is the first Gen Con quest that has an easy mode.
Yeah, that's
So,
cool.
Yeah, so now if we
We
get,
should have.
maybe we should have, yeah. But that's okay. So all right, so let's see here. That's 8 against our 10, so we make 2 progress.
And I guess if we looked ahead, maybe there's an advantage to gating our questing until we find the necessary objective to go to C or A.
Mm-hmm.
But that's probably, I'm sure that would dilute the experience. So, all right. So where are we going to travel? Our options are to go to the 4 threat flooded hall.
Yeah. Either way, we're going to be looking at 4 cards because of the forced effect of the abandoned mine versus the flooded hall. So I guess if we want to get rid of more threat in the staging area and make it cheaper to play allies, we could do the flooded hall.
Yeah, I like the flooded hall. There's the added danger that we may have to trigger a second hazard card, but
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, let's live dangerously. So 4 cards. I'll just put them in the staging area.
Sounds good.
Hey, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so unfortunately, we do discard the second loot card, which is the one that we wanted, because the key's a Belegost.
Yeah. Well, we could choose one. We can choose one objective, so we could grab that if we want.
I thought it said that we if a
Choose
card.
one. Choose
Oh,
one
never
like
mind.
that
We choose
objective
one
with
of
the
them.
loot.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess we could use the keys so that we can put it onto this, and then discard the other one, right?
Yep. And then I think we discard those other two as well because they're not hazards.
Right. Okay. So here we are. Where there's nothing for Baragon and Eomer to fight with. So I guess we're ready for the next round.
Let's do it.
I've got something that once I've got a few ponies out I can use, but not quite ready for that. I'm going to pay 1 because I can play Guthlaf. I can play Guthlaf for 1 less, plus he's the first Rohan ally that I played, so Theoden reduces him.
Noise.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna pay my 4 and get hasty.
There you go. And now you'll get going. So, and because I got resources, I think I'll put out the dagger now. All right. I think I'm just gonna send 2 again.
6 this time, unfortunately, but hopefully
You know
we'll get
what?
lucky.
I did make a mistake. We made 2 less progress because Quick Beam got.
Oh,
discard-
you're right. I
So we
forgot to
did
note
just
that, yeah.
go even. So
Okay.
fixed. All right. So we're 8 against 4.
Oh gosh.
Alright.
Oh no. He's 5.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Each player assigns X damage where X is 1 more than the. I'm going to cancel that. Because I think that's worth it.
Yeah, the art's pretty brutal, but that's the only good thing I have to say about that card.
All right. So we are short by 1, unfortunately.
Yeah. Sounds like a nameless thing.
It is a nameless
shouting.
thing.
Yeah, I don't. There's nothing I can do about it. I have no goodies in my hand right now. Just
Yeah,
a bunch of
unfortunately, I
walking trees.
don't have AON, so
All
that's
right.
okay. That's
That's
okay.
okay. That's all right.
That's all right.
We're just gonna have to engage that sucker.
Yeah, I'll take him down. 'Cause I don't think you're in any position.
Nope.
All right, so he is a 5.
Ugh.
Yeah, I could. If there's no shadow effect, then I could cancel the 1 damage, or I could just chump Guthlaf.
I'm doing on Baragon because even if it's more than that, you can still just cancel one of
That's true.
whatever goes through, right? Yeah.
That's
So
very
hopefully it's
true.
enough to.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not attacking enemy gets plus X.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, hold on. Well, hold on. Before I do that, because if I kill Guthlaf, then well, it's going to be almost impossible to kill him anyway. So I'll just do that.
No
Nothing. So and I'll cancel the 1 damage that he's going to do.
Noise.
And then so Aomir's a 5 for now because he's 35. So I can put 1 damage onto the nameless thing.
Well, hopefully we'll clear that location and get his
Yeah.
stats down a bit.
I hope so. All right. So I think we're ready.
We're ready.
Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. I'm
Alright.
just going to do this out of turn because I'm
That's fine.
ready. Get some snowman action.
There he is.
That'll help.
Yep, just sending in a wandering ant.
Cool. All right. I'm going to send 2 again.
8. And I need to draw my goodies. That's
Oh, and before we get too far, just in case things get bad, I'm going to spend 1 for a Dwarven Tomb to pull back.
good thinking.
Yeah. It's the whole reason I got him. Might as well use it. And, yeah, I think that's it. So you're sending 10, did you say?
8.
8,
though.
and I'm sending 2, so that's where the 10 came from. Okay. Against 4 still.
Yeesh.
All right, number 1. Secret Chamber. And Blue Mountain Goblin. Okay, so they are. That's 2, 4, 7, 8. So we're putting 2 on. And this guy's going to come down. That's okay. That's okay, right? We were
The
successful.
goblins should have surged.
Huh?
The
What did?
goblins should have surged.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I'm
Interesting.
sorry. Attached to a hero, not the I'm sorry. For some reason, I read attached to the location. It was attached to a hero, so you can shuffle that back in.
All right. Yeah. Alrighty. So this guy's gonna. So yeah, we did 2. So Snowman will. Oh, I don't have to exhaust Snowman. I just ready. Theoden. Okay. And then this guy's gonna come down. So I'll take him as well. Because I think I can. I think I can handle them both.
I think you can. I believe in you.
I appreciate that. So this guy's still a 5. This guy is a 3. And unfortunately, Aomir's slightly less beefy now. All right, I will take I'll take Baragon for the nameless thing. Discard 1 random card from your hand if the discarded card is an event.
Oh no. Well,
I've got 1, so let's see. Random discard. Ah. +2, so I will use that to cancel 1 of the damage. And then Goothy. Nothing, so he takes 1 damage. Alright, so Aomir is 4 against both of these guys. And 3 here, so I could swing in for 2 damage on this, or I might as well just kill the goblin.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think that Gooth is going to be meeting his maker next turn.
Would you say his gooth is cooked?
Oh, God. I hate you a little bit. And I'm so proud at the same time. All right.
Just doing what I can with what I got. All right, let's see if we can get some more ents out here and do some good. Man, come on, cards. Do what I need you to do.
Well, I am going to spend all my resources because I don't have anything else to do with them right now. I'll do that. Oh, that guy. I like that guy. Yeah, I think that's all I got.
I'm trying to decide if I should ready my defender here or use Treebeard's money to put another ent into play. I think I'm just going to ready.
Okay.
So I can take some of the heat off of you if needed. So we'll spend the 2 off of... you know what? I'm going to wait. Since it's an action, I can just wait and ready him if we need him to defend.
Yeah, I think that's good. That's actually pretty sweet because, yeah, he could defend for me. I like that.
That's right. And he's got the drought on him, so he's sitting on a nice big pool of hit points.
Yeah. Though, I mean, I can sacrifice Gooth for a bit. That won't bother me.
Your call.
All right. So I'm going for 2 again.
I'm going to go for 12. Sorry, 2, 4, 6, 10. 10. I can count.
All right. 12 total.
Right.
All right. Against 7. First card. So, yeah, just 3 and 1. So I think we're 1 up. 2, 4, 7, 10, 11. So, yeah, we make 1 progress.
Man, just need 1 more. We're so close.
Oh, man. Okay. But luckily, no new enemies, and what I'll do is I'll sack Gooth, use Gambling to return to my hand, get a resource.
Aemir
gets pumped up. It'll be a good thing.
Yeah, we just got to start knocking out these locations.
Yeah.
It's getting ridiculous.
All right, +1, +2. So it's going to kill him. I'll exhaust Gambling to return him to hand. Toot that horn. And then I will be... So now Aomir's a 6, 7, and 10 total that I can swing against him, so I can kill him.
Great.
That's beautiful. I like it. All right, so now we can actually... Now we can actually do something, right?
Yes. Man, the card draws is not in my favor.
No. All right. I'm gonna put that guy back out, and I'm going to pull back Test a Will. Should have. Oh, you spent your resources to pull the booming ant out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna put Burning Brand on Rossiel for later, since I
Okay.
got the money.
I like it.
Well, we need all hands on deck, so I'm gonna go. I'm even gonna send my Dingle friend questing.
Yeah. That's they send the team. So that's
11.
11 for you. So 13 total against 11.
Yeah.
I will cancel it. So that's one. And second card. All right. So that is 12 against that. So that's going to be clearing it.
Finally.
Oh my gosh. If unattached, the first player claims the key and attached to a hero.
I'll take the keys.
All right. And do you, for any reason, want to engage to get resources, or do you just want me to take this guy?
Um,
I asked before we handle the rest of the stuff. Just for.
no, I'm good. I'm good on resources. Okay, so let's think about location here. Plus reach the change. So the second treasure is already at a 2. I feel like Secret Chamber might be our best bet,
Mm-hmm.
just because it's 3 throughout, which is high, and then 2 means we can knock it out pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Okay,
All right.
so if no loot objective is attached to Secret Chamber, searching counter discard pop for a loot.
Okay, so we just 1, 2. That is a hazard, so 3. So the nameless thing comes back, a little bit weaker,
Mm.
but that's okay. And and then it
So
says
we
that
did.
we look at the discard for something.
Yeah, we can go ahead and dig into the deck for a loot objective.
Yeah. Which
Actually, it's just the discard pile.
yeah, which
So
there
yeah.
was one that first time. So
Yeah.
let's put that there. All right.
I want to
And
get
we
that
have
stuff
to.
out of staging so I can take one if needed.
Okay. Well, we need to make sure we raise our threat by 2 for traveling
Nope.
there also. So I'll take the big guy.
Okay,
And do you want the little guy? Or I
I'll
can.
take the little guy.
I think you have to.
Yeah, that's
All right.
fine. And I'll go ahead and use Treebeard's big money to ready Dingle. Actually, I'm going to ready Wandering Ent so I can take a damage and pump up Booming.
Sounds good. All right. Discard 1 random card from your hand if it's an event. +2.
Nope, was an attachment.
All right. And then I will. He's only a 4. Yeah, I'll just do it on. He makes an additional attack against you after this one.
Of course he does.
That's fine. I'll do.
Yes, that's the card I was talking about. Spawn of Thangorodrim. So it.
Oh, God, another one of those discard cards.
Uh,
Okay, that's fine. It didn't go boost him up, but it still kills Goofy, which I will return him hand, add my resource, and now I'll get rid of these just for simplicity's sake. And you have nothing you're going to attack back with?
no.
Okay, so he's a 4 and I'm 6, so I can put 2 damage on him. Oh, actually, hold on. Theoden should have been ready from questing.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna retcon when you're done. If
Okay.
you don't mind me retconning on your
I don't
videos.
mind at all.
I know you're such a stickler.
Exactly. I'm going to do 9, which is unfortunately going to be 1 short on him, but it's what I can do.
Okay. So after Wandering Ent took the damage from defending, I spent 1 off Mablin, which I gained from engaging that goblin and played
To do some boom.
Boomed and Trumpeted.
Nice.
So now he's got +3, so he's swinging for 5, which is enough to take down the goblin.
Cool. And I'll discard it. Okay. So ready up.
Come on, lucky deck.
That's a useless card. All right. I'm going to spend a bunch of resources. Put a silver lamp onto.
Hold on, I didn't refresh here. Let me try Control N again.
Okay.
No. What's the deal, man?
That's weird.
So I'll just F5 it, I guess.
All right.
No. whatever. We'll do it. Ah, there we go. Control R. No. Come on, Octagon, work with me. All right, we're just doing it manually. It's
Yep.
fine.
The machine spirit is angry.
I need some money.
Okay, well, I already did all my planning. I just put a silver lamp onto Theoden, and I put Guth back out. I'm getting some value out of that guy.
Yeah, that's a great combo. And I
Mm-hmm.
also love Silver Lamp is a good choice with Snowmane. I'm just paying 2 to put in another booming, and I'm gonna go ahead and give Baragon a tasty treat in
Oh,
case
I
he
love
needs
it.
it.
I'll take control. Delicious. All right. So now we're still up against 2, 4, 7, 8. And you're sending, what was that, 11,
11.
12?
Yeah,
All
11
right.
again.
I'll send 2 more for 13. All right. So
It's
we got,
bad, Nav.
yeah, it is. It's not the best.
Each player that controls at least one lead. And that's me. Give him a shadow.
All right. And you have, oh, you got just the booming end to defend it
Yeah,
on.
sadly.
All right. Exhausted character control. Hey,
Joke's on you.
hey, that's just boosted him up a bit, but I'll take care of him. All right, so that was one, and then second card, Old Stone Troll. Only can declare attackers. Okay, so he can't be ranged. All right, so I think we're gonna take some more threats. So 2,
We lost by
4,
1.
6, yeah, 9, 10. No, wait, I think we're even. 2, 4.
2, 4. No, the
Six.
Stunken Treasury is +1 because I have an objective.
You're okay. You're right. Yeah, we do go up by 1. Oof,
It's getting hairy.
it is.
I feel like I should have just played straight Spirit.
Yeah. Okay, so the stone troll doesn't have to come down, which is no, he does because he's 40 because we have 1 loot. Shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this will be a quick video. All right. So which one do you want? I guess I'll take the troll
Yeah.
because I think that'll allow one of your heroes to survive.
That's fine.
Okay. So you're just taking it and defended?
Yeah. I guess I should have kept the Lumbus for myself.
Yeah. Attacking and well, hold on. Let's pretend I didn't see that. Oh, I should sentinel for you. Attacking enemy is non-unique. She is. Attach a loot enemy you control to it as a guarded objective. If this enemy destroys a character, so he's going to take your keys.
Of course he is.
Okay. And then I will defend my troll with Guth. If you control a loot object, nope. And then he's going to die, which I will use gambling to return him. Oh wait, we didn't really. Okay. And then I will use Lembas to heal. Get ready for this last one. And it's nothing. It's a loot, so no damage. And I think I have enough to kill the nameless cave dweller because he's a 4 plus 2 plus 1. Yeah, he's dead.
Awesome.
All right, so that's where we're at. I'm thinking our time is coming to an end soon.
Yeah. Okay. So now you're this.
I didn't get a card when we did that, but
Yeah, I didn't either.
this is weird. Oh well,
We're just going
we'll
manual.
just play it out.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Resources.
Okay.
All right, so we got another Wandering Ent, and we're going to put Ent Drought on Baragon. Might as well keep pumping them up since I will not be defending like with Rossiel as I thought I would be.
Yep. Well, okay. So now this time you need to make sure you keep, I guess, keep
Yeah,
your Darren Dingle warrior back to.
yeah. I'll have the boomings as well.
I think
All right.
my son is getting an impression of how this game is going. I'm hearing him cry in the background.
Cries of woe.
Yeah, it is bad, isn't it? Alrighty. Okay, so you're sending how much?
12.
12, and I'm sending 2. Another secret chamber, and darkened tunnel. 2, 4, 7, 10. And you don't have a loot attachment, so this is back to 1, 10, 11, 14. So we're even.
Oh my gosh.
And this remind me again, does that count as successful?
No, it's neither nor.
Okay. All right. Well, as it stands, we are even. We might be in some
All right.
trouble, but
We're in a lot of trouble, actually.
I think we're
Once
in
I
all
start
of
drawing the right cards.
Yep. Okay. So let's shadow. I'm going to. I get to defend first. I will. Well, no, I'm gonna keep my combo going. I'm just gonna keep Zack and Guth.
It's good for Amer.
It is, and it's good for everybody.
Good for the goose, good for the gander. Even if we're dying slowly, we're getting some good puns out of
We
Gooflaw.
are. This is worth it right here. All right. It's a lot of goofs. All right. So you're defending with your Darren Dingle, and engages the next player and makes another attack.
Congratulations.
That's actually probably the best thing that could happen.
Okay, you don't need me to ready Dern so he can defend for you?
No, because I can. He's only a 4 attack. I can defend with Baragond.
Well, it's too bad my Ents are getting bloodthirsty. They're not going to get to kill this guy.
All right. Nothing on that one, so no damage. And then I'm going to have. I'm going to have Amir kill him.
Trampled.
And
So that
there's
goes-
nothing to trample to, I don't believe. Because he's a. Oh, where'd he go? He is a orc. We have no other orcs in play, so. But. The first player claims this, so I'll just put it on Theodred. Right?
Yes, you're right.
Okay. Alright, so I think we're ready to do this. Let's see if we get any cards. You ready? Alright, I got cards, but nothing ready, so.
Yeah. All right, well, I got a little bit of help.
God. This is fantastic. Alright, well, I'm going to do this. I think our first player's all screwed up. I think you are now. But I'll put an Ancient Mathem there. And I'll
Okay,
also
I'm
spend.
going to go ahead and drop Gandalf so we get some questing and I can draw 3.
Okay.
And we're going to go and play Scout Ahead
Cool.
and Intimate.
Alright, do we want to go to Scout Ahead? Just because.
I do.
Okay. At this point, we might as well just try to go for the combo.
And then I'm going to do one more thing.
Okay.
There we go.
Quick beam.
Let's march.
Alright. Oh, and what did you do for Gandalf's ability?
I drew cards.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, 18.
18 plus my 2. Seems to be my MO. I don't like to quest heavy.
That's all right. I enjoy the quest deck, so it's a good combo.
All right, so this is our loot card. This is the first one we've gotten as a as an encounter card, so it actually gets guarded, right?
Yes.
Okay, so nameless cave dwellers guarding it, and
No. It's discarded. It's discarded. A
Wait,
loot
what?
card can only enter play by resolving the discover keyword.
oh, okay. So is it just ignored?
It's discarded.
Okay.
And so like reveal another card. So we got one more card coming.
Okay, so it should have been that cave dweller that I accidentally discarded. So 2 cave dwellers.
Wonderful.
Awesome. we are going to 3 out 2, 4, 7, 10, 11, 12, 15, and those are both fours. So that's 23.
They're not fours, they're threes. So 22.
Oh,
Are they 23?
I thought there were one more. Yeah, one more than the
Oh,
discovered
one
value.
more than the X, yeah. Oh
So
my gosh.
it's by 3, so we're at 45. Oof. All right, so how are we taking these guys down? I guess one to each.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. And you're the first player, so enjoy that.
I just might. So four. So, so we'll go ahead and use Dern's ability, and
Mm-hmm.
so he's defending for 5.
Okay. Attacking is non-unique. Attach a loot you control. Nope.
Okay, so there's no. Okay.
So you survive.
Yeah.
Okay. And now my turn.
Yes.
Okay. Start with the nameless cave dweller. Random card. Well, there's only one card in my hand, so it's not an event. So he's fine. And then Guth. His Guth is cooked. Dead. Back to my hand. Too many resources. And then...
I gotta start remember to use Biffer to get some money from you.
Yeah, please do. And then I will...
You know, let's go ahead and do that then before I forget. For this round, I'll go ahead and use Biffer. Get
right.
one from Bear.
Sounds good. 6, so I will do 2 damage to the... Well... Yeah, I'm just going to do 2 to the nameless.
And my booming ants are swinging for 6 apiece, so that's 12 on this guy, which
Sweet.
beats him into the ground.
There you go. Okay.
We can't quest for anything, but we're definitely taking down
We got the combat down.
Mamma mia.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if we
Yeah,
can...
and I think, you know, everybody's still, you know, kind of figuring out what to do with Rossiel, and it seems like if her ability isn't kicking early on, then you might as well have had Aowen, because you get access to the +2. You know, the versatility is nice, but the fact that, you know, I may not get that +2, and when I do, it's almost too late. So,
Right.
lesson learned.
And that might be worthwhile for this quest alone, just to get, you know, access to more test of wills.
Yeah, yeah, and Idrian and Warden of Arnor and you know, Northern Trackers, all those encounter or location manipulation cards is really what this quest calls for. But we'll play it out.
Yeah, we'll play it out, and then we'll definitely have a part 2 where we take another stab at this.
That's right. We'll bring some dwarves along.
Yeah, I'd like to blame your deck, but then again, you built it off of my deck, so I don't feel like I'm.
Well, you can blame me. You can blame my choice, and
I can blame the driver, not the car.
That's what I'm saying. Yes. But we should. Yeah, I want to make a dwarf deck, just spirit dwarf deck for this, and use what's the one that gives dwarves a bonus for questing underground, like Untroubled by Darkness?
Oh yeah, and
that card doesn't get a lot of play, so that'll be a very thematically appropriate deck.
That's
So
true. Yeah,
have
you
the
could do
dwarf
that. You could do.
dwarfish come back.
Doesn't ancestral knowledge also give you like boosts also? And hey man, we could have some combos going. All right.
Those Khazad Doom cards. Anyways, we ready to quest here?
Yeah, I almost forgot that we hadn't quested yet. So
We're just hoping it wouldn't have to happen.
yeah. All right. So what are you at? Another 20?
So, 12. I don't have Gandalf.
Okay. Oh my gosh, we're gonna lose. Because I'm only at 2, so that's, I think, are we at 2, 4, 7, 10, 12? We're at 15 already, so we're gonna thread out now. Or at least I am. So you want to call it at this point?
I just want to see how spectacularly we fail. So go ahead.
All right. Assign X damage among characters. X is one more than, so we need 4 damage.
I can soak that up.
Yeah. Each player though, so we both have to do it.
It just. Oh yeah, each player.
So I'll do 1 on him,
3.
1 on Baragon, and then another on Baragon.
The good news is the booming ents are swinging for 8 apiece.
Oh, they're totally real. Okay, so we're 5 over, so I am out.
You're out. So you're
Boom.
gone. I would all your friends would return to staging.
Mm-hmm. And then they would
Um,
come see you.
he wouldn't. The troll wouldn't. Is it
Um,
just?
well, no,
No, I would get the keys,
you
wouldn't
would
I?
get the keys, yeah,
No, he'd
because
only be at 40. He'd only be at 40, so I
but
wouldn't have
you
to
would
engage him.
raise your threat by 5, so you'd be at
Oh yeah,
42.
derp.
Yep. And then he would get a card. He would get a card.
So 6, defending for 5.
Okay.
What it wouldn't. He's dead anyway. So
Yeah. And then
toot toot. And then on the booming,
and
he
then
takes loot
he's
back.
non-unique, so yeah, you take the loot,
He's
and then
dead.
he would return to the staging area.
Yeah. So you don't think I can quest for
Hey, I mean,
2, 4?
oh man. All right, so I
Well,
think
it was
that
fun. I think I was went in a little too hopeful.
yeah,
But let's see. Let me look at my deck here.
I'm glad that from everything I heard from talking to Matt that they toned down the difficulty this year.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. I think
I
if
guess
we
technically it's yeah, you just need location control.
yeah, if I were running a tight location control deck, I think we would have had this in the bag. But
Hmm.
like, but
I mean, you could do some of those dwarf effects. You could do some of those different ranger effects. Like, was it take no notice that's in this deck?
leave no
Leave no
trace.
trace. That's what. Yeah.
So that would have it would have taken the cards out of play. It would have pumped up Raciel,
Hmm.
which would allow us to play take no Keena's lances, which would have allowed us to reduce our threat,
Hmm.
to make us last a little longer. So, and then of course this would just let us take stuff out. This is the card I really was looking for
Yeah.
because that would allow us to manipulate the counter deck a little bit, so we wouldn't get flooded with locations. Um,
That one I was really
but
excited about putting in this deck because it's something I never played with before.
it's a great card. It's a really
Yeah.
great card, even without Raciel. But alas,
Yeah.
the shuffling powers were not on our side because I just peeked at my deck. They were literally the last 10 cards, all or the latter half of what was left. So the
Oh man.
bottom 15 cards. So had we had those cards, we might have done a little better, maybe even won. But what can you say? Losing is fun.
It is. It was a good time. So, all
Yeah.
right. Well, we
So well, never mind. I was going to say we could poke ahead and look at the other quest phases. We can do that. I can do that on my own time. We
yeah,
don't need a
I think
subjective
we
viewer.
we'll save that for once we're successful, at least for
Exactly.
the video. We will scout ahead, as it would be, and hopefully we'll be a little bit more successful next time. So, well, everybody, thank you for joining us for this non-nightmare run. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did, and I hope you join us for the next time we give this a shot. Thanks, everyone.
See you guys next time.